web-footed fence. For a duck may be somebody's mother. Be kind to your friends from the swamp, where the weather is cold and damp. Be kind to your friends at the pond, for that goose may be some bird's brother. Be kind to the frogs and those with the fins, so they'll want you to come back again. Be kind to your web-footed friends, for a duck may be somebody's mother. Be kind to your friends from the swamp, where the weather is cold and damp. Now you may think it's the end. Well, it is.
It was a stormy season on Tasman Sodor, and Thomas was busy delivering mail to a far part of the island. At the end of the line is the Cradle Mountain, just away from town. In the down part middle lives Trixie Lulamoon. Today was a birthday, and Thomas was going to deliver all the birthday cards and presents. While Thomas was at Branch Line Station being loaded up, he saw another engine steaming up beside him. Rosie is a USA tank engine who came from America. She used to be red, but now she's pink because it was her favorite color.
Hello, Thomas.
Puffed Rosie. Her puff was almost exactly like Thomas's. Rosie tried to do everything just like Thomas. She tried to wish like him, and she tried to whistle like him. She liked Thomas so much that she wanted to be just like him. Thomas didn't like this. It made him cross.
Where are you going?
Asked Rosie. It's Trixie's birthday, replied Thomas. I'm taking all the presents to Cradle Mountain. I'm going to make sure she gets them all on time. Just then, Owl swooped down. I'm afraid I've got a storm warning, he whirred. You would better be careful on those high tracks, Thomas. The winds can cause landslides up there, you know. Thomas didn't want to let Trixie down. High winds don't bother me, he puffed.
Or me,
Puffed Rosie.
I'll come as a back engine.
But Thomas didn't want Rosie to help. No, thank you. I'll manage on my own. And he chuffed and pulled away quickly. But Rosie wouldn't take no for an answer. She cheekily followed after him. Thomas sped along the line to Cradle Mountain. His engine was working very hard. The sky grew darker and darker, and soon it was pouring with rain. Rosie can't follow me now, thought Thomas. She isn't strong enough. But Thomas was wrong. Rosie was following right behind. She whistled cheerfully. Thomas was very annoyed. When he came to the next junction, Thomas could either take the longer, easy track to Cradle Mountain Cottage or the shorter and harder track. "I'll take the shorter way," he wished. "Then Rosie won't follow me." Thomas puffed furiously up the steep track as the storm grew stronger and stronger. Thomas was sure Rosie couldn't be behind him now. All of a sudden, there was a loud crack. Mud came spilling onto the track in front of Thomas. It covered it up completely. Thomas couldn't go forward. "Cinders and ashes!" he cried. What was Thomas going to do now? He still wanted to deliver Trixie's presents, but the track was blocked. "I'll just have to go carefully over it," thought Thomas. "Oh, crumbs! I'm stuck!" Soon, Thomas was in the middle of the mud, moving a little at first, then came to a stop. He tried to go forward, but he couldn't. He tried to go back, but he couldn't. Thomas was stuck. "Oh dear, this isn't working. I should have gone on the long, safer track." Another engine was coming up the track. It was Rosie. Thomas felt very silly, but he was very glad to see Rosie.
"I'll go and get help."
She chuffed. "Wait," puffed Thomas. "Please, will you deliver Trixie's presents for me?" Rosie was very happy that Thomas had asked her to deliver Trixie's presents.
"Of course I will."
She chuffed happily. Rosie was soon coupled up to Thomas's truck. She pulled it away and steamed back to the longer and safer track to Cradle Mountain. Thomas waited for Rosie to come back. He was very pleased Rosie had followed him after all. Very soon, Rosie came puffing back down the line.
Trixie's telephone tried to help you. She can get the mud back where it split.
she said. Then Thomas saw that Rosie had a passenger on board. It was Trixie. "Thank you for making sure I got my presents," Trixie told Thomas. "They were very nice." "I couldn't have done it without Rosie's help," chuffed Thomas truthfully. "Now we can all celebrate your birthday together." Thomas peeped happily. Rosie peeped too, just like Thomas.
Be kind to your web-footed friends, for a duck may be somebody's mother. Be kind to your friends from the swamp, where the weather is cold and damp. Be kind to your friends at the pond, for that goose may be some bird's brother. Be kind to the frogs and those with the fins, so they'll want you to come back again. Be kind to your web-footed friends, for a duck may be somebody's mother. Be kind to your friends from the swamp, where the weather is cold and damp. Now you may think it's the end. Well, it is.